It's Tuesday morning. Bit of a long gap since my last vlog because my husband's been off sick with a twisted ankle. So it's been a bit of an arse really here. But anyway, obviously I have done Lego videos, even though he's been here. He just starts rattling on. If I start talking to the camera, he thinks I'm talking to him, and then it gets awkward. But anyway, one of the Lego videos I did had an enormous amount of views, which is unheard of for me. So I'm Linda of Lady and the Frogs, and I'm Lady and the Frogs because I have stuffed frogs. That's it. Please don't start sending random frogs. It's only these frogs that are part of my life. So I've done a fairly decent amount of stuff over the bank holiday weekend. I've had loads of stuff going on auction because I've been a bit of a knobhead in that I sorted out a plan in terms of me using up my auction allowance every month. And the plan was to use 10 a day, which would have worked fabulously for April had I actually done it properly. But for some reason I started doing 10 buy it now listings and only 5 auction listings going live a day. So obviously that doesn't work because 300 is 10 a day if you want to do 30 days. So I don't know what I did, but so I ended up with an enormous amount of auction allowance, and then I realised that I'd screwed up last week and I put loads to end. I've still got stuff ending all over this week, so I know I've got some fairly decent stuff tonight. A lot of it has got watches, and a lot of it over the weekend had an enormous amount of watches. I mean, some of them they had 10 watches and there was no bids, but I was bidding on some Lego and it wouldn't go through. So I know that there was something wrong with auctions over the weekend. So that was fantastic. I think it should have gone better, to be honest. The sort of stuff which I've had really good brands, stuff which I was getting a bit desperate actually. I just didn't, I feel like my bills are a bit screwy. I'd have more money going into my bank account today if it hadn't taken out my monthly fees. So I keep forgetting about that. I need to move the date because my mortgage goes out on the 1st. And it's just a pain in the bum now that I've not got a regular income. It's based on the fact that I used to have a job and I don't now. So, reselling full-time is not the best. I would not recommend it. I'm definitely at this stage where I should probably be thinking about sorting my life out and actually getting a real job. The trouble is that this happened just over all the lockdowns and the rest of it, and it's just what I've been doing, and it just seems like normal now. But it's not normal, is it? So things I've got going out. So obviously I'm doing a massive Lego sort. I have Lego still all around me, but it's organised. It's sort of tidied away at the moment. I have a lot of stuff here which is ready for me to photograph, and bits there I'll show you later. I want to do the post because it's always stupid on a bank holiday. So I have got these 2 sets. These have gone hardly anything, but they're so basic. So these were $4.50 each, and they're going to the same person. And I just need to put the Lego to one side so it doesn't get mixed up with stuff which is waiting to be photographed. This has gone for £20. And that's what that one is. That's one of these older sets. So yeah, £30 for that is exactly what I was hoping for. It's in line with what other people are getting for it. The castle stuff is the good stuff. This is what I regard as a more modern set, but it's it's 1996, I think. So that's gone for $12.99 actually, which is a surprise really for what it is. So it's, you know, it's just police. And this is actually one of my personal sets. I know that because I've still got I've got a print off from the internet, which looks ghastly. Yeah, so this is something that I bought when I was a child, but I didn't, for some reason, I'd lost the, or I'd put it on something else. I'd put these exhaust things on, and I've put these chrome ones on, which aren't the right ones, but I think they look better, because it's supposed to be, it's called the Screaming Patriot, and I think it looks better with that, but then it has got something else missing on it, which I don't understand how that happened. But anyway, that's gone for $8.99, and that's been kicking around for like 2 years, because that's one of the reasons why I thought that reselling would be a cracking idea, was when I had a break in work and I was off sick, and then sort of got ditched from the other job, and then I cleared my brother's house, my brother's flat out, because he had to go into a care home full time, and then I took all of my stuff and his stuff out of my parents' loft, which was all my Lego, and then I realised, you know, Lego is quite good to sell. So anyway, the rest of this is epoxy clothes, except for this. I've got a few pairs of shoes, which have come from a relative who was clearing out, and this is one of them. And these were on auction. They've been going round and round on auction since last summer. And somebody offered, I'm not going to unpack them. They're just a pair of light sandally type things. They're not very good. They probably come from TK Maxx. I don't know actually. There's another one which I'm going to take down, and I'm going to take that to the charity shop. £3 for that. It'd probably end up costing me more for post it, because I've probably made some ghastly mistake on the postage. But there you go. Right, a pair of chinos, which seem to have, no, that's fluff. Yeah, a pair of chinos there, which I'm not going to show you because I've got them on wholesale deal. They've gone for 20. Yeah, I should never even bother showing you them. These are super dry. So these have gone on auction, made in, no, 1050 on auction, super dry. Obviously, they're just shorts. I think they've got a little mark on them. Or did they? No, I washed the mark out. So, yeah, this has been knocking around for ages. This, I think I've sold this a number of times, but then for some reason people never pay. So, just a floral shirt, Reese. That's gone for £6. That's rubbish. This has gone for £5. This was something that was in a house clearance that my husband was working on, so this was going to go in landfill. Really huge shirt. It was in packaging, but the packaging was like disintegrated, and so it is technically vintage. It's Austin Reed. Yeah, it is just a shirt. So that's gone for £5 on auction. All my auction stuff does have postage on top of it, which I normally do. I normally do free post on my buy it nows because it's just easier. So since it's gone up in price, I have reworked that so that I do free post, but it's second class, and then I have a second option for them to choose to pay for first class. But even that doesn't work, because I know that somebody bought something and they were like, can you post this first class? I need this for this weekend. I think it's like the Poxy Reese shirt. So I had like two options. One was the second class and one was first class. And they said, I need you to send this first class. And then, of course, they've paid for second class. So, you know, good luck to you, because I doubt when I sit down and do these 20 items at my computer, I'll remember. This I've had for ages. This is why I don't like really picking up jewels. I've had a few jewels bits which I had picked up, which I've put on auction, and they've got no bleeding interest. So yeah, I was right about jewels. So this just long, you know, well, it's half sleeve, and that's gone for £5 on auction because it's rubbish. Right, let's do some of the better stuff. This is All Saints. So I've had this on Buy It Now for £40, which was probably a bit steep, and I probably should have just had an offer. It does say on the label that it's a dress, even though it's like there's nothing to it. It'll probably be returned, won't it? Yeah, All Saints. It's 100% silk. So this has gone on auction. One of the things that's been annoying me about having a load of stuff on auction is people send you retarded offer. It's called the J. Clement dress. Yeah, so people kept like saying, I'll give you £6 for it. No, it's a £40 dress. Well, obviously it's more than that, because we all know how stupid the prices are in All Saints. So that's gone for £20 in the end. You know, it is what it is. It's such a skimpy dress. This I was hoping for more from. I had this on Buy It Now for 35. It's gone for 20. So this is Universal Works. My last few Universal Works things have not really sold. I have no idea what's happened to this as a brand. Yeah, I would have hoped for better for that. What is the size in there? Where is the size? I really like these as well, but I think there's a Orvis version of like the patchwork thing, and that sells quite well. Oh, it's a medium. Yeah, I remember picking this up from Oxfam, so I know that I've actually paid £5 for that, because for some reason I was in an Oxfam. This I picked up for £1 like about 2 years ago. So this has been kicking around for ages. Actually, like, the material on this is like, you know, tablecloths in days of yore. Days of yore. Or the 90s. Yeah, so I think this is quite cool. But obviously nobody else really did. I think I've taken an offer of like £6 on it. It's Peruna, obviously Marks and Spencer's, tablecloth material. I hope they like it. This is one of these things where, you know, it's because it's so ginormous, you're going to pack it up and it's going to annoy you, and it'll have to go, you know, there's no way you can squeeze it into a large letter, and then they go, yeah, I just didn't like it, it's coming back. Oh, really? Thanks. A t-shirt, just had Baker. Somebody sent me an offer for £8, so I took that, because that's been going round and round on auction, and these things are annoying me. This is, I took an offer on this as well. This is sea salt, and I think it's horrendous. It is horrendous. I mean, I just don't like this. I just don't like it. I took an offer because it's just, I'm sick of looking at that. It's horrible. This is a brand which I don't have much luck with. Will stop picking it up now because it's starting to piss me off. Pure Collection. Other people really do really well for this. This is a silk skirt. This has gone for, I took an offer of £4 because it's got a stain on it, and I just thought, it's got a stain on it. If I don't take this offer, then I'm going to be stuck with this forever. And I don't like Pure Collection. I have had 100% cashmere in Pure Collection. Not sold. I think that ended up selling on auction, you know, during cashmere season, for £10. And then they even had the audacity to moan when they got it. Yeah, there's some kind of mark on the bottom, and it hasn't got the care label in it, and it's obviously silk, but I haven't got the care label in it, so I just thought, let's get rid. This should have gone for more. This went on auction. Voila t-shirt, Hush, £10 for that. What a shame. This probably won't be picking this brand up again. Salt Rock. Looks good at a glance on completed, but yeah, no, it's probably one of those brands which is like, does really well in America but not here. So yeah, Salt Rock. that's gone for a £5. And this, I know that somebody else bid on this. So I think it went for £10.50 in the end. So VW camper bus, Joe Brown's. So that's gone for like £10.50. So that's it. And yeah, it's underwhelming, isn't it? But at least it's sales. You know, I keep like thinking, oh no, it's not very good. But then people have got better things to do on a bank holiday rather than sit hovering over eBay. And if the auction things, in my experience, wasn't working. You see, when I was trying to put the bid in, it was so you could go into place bid, you could put in it, and then we have to say confirm bid. It wasn't letting you do that. So I had to do it on my desktop. And most people, they're not going to like go, oh, well, I really want to put this bid on. I'll go on my desktop. Because if you're out and about, which people are going to be out and about on a bank holiday weekend, they ain't going to bid. So there's probably an element of that, you know. If I was really that bothered, I'd like have an argument with somebody on eBay, but I've got better things to do. I'm not going to forward my business by sitting with customer service. Right, I'm going to get these in the post and then I'll show you where I am, because I'm still on a tidying mission. I haven't sourced throughout most of April. I gave myself a little bit of a ban because cash flow isn't good. It really isn't good. And this was before my husband injured himself. I just decided that I had a lot of Lego which has been sat about and I hadn't sorted it. So I wanted to sort that out. And, you know, this Lego job lot, which I've only just got, which I've sorted through and I've put things on which have now already sold. It just proves that I need to be sorting through my Lego. And I've got so much, it's like boxes there. You know, there's literally stuff everywhere. And I need to get myself organised, because when I have new job lots come in and I need to find the spares for it, when I've got stuff everywhere and it's not sorted in, and I've got 2 boxes of brick stock, and obviously this brick stock which I've got here, so I need to get my job lots packs on eBay, and I need to sort these things. And I haven't even listed any of my clothes which I've sourced in March, was it? And then there's a few boxes of stuff which I got in April, and I literally haven't been out to the charity shop because I just wanted to get on top of everything, and I'm not on top of everything, and I need to get there. So that's I have plans this week, and you know, I've got the Monday mindset, but it's obviously Tuesday, so this week is going to race away with me already. Oh, hi. So this is today's bargain. This is the only thing that I've come back from Tesco's with, which I've never even tried these before. So you get that. I've bought 2. I've bought 2. I don't really know why, because it makes 6. And I've never even tried it, and it might be rancid. So it comes in a can, and you've got to do all this rolling it out, pull the corner of the can, and then you split the can, twist the can open, and then unroll it, the dough, and then put the chocolate inside it. So apparently this twists open, and then it's a bit weird, isn't it? So it's not freezable. So now I'm going to be making like 12 of these, so I've got to deal with that. Hopefully they'll be all right. 66p though, I'm usually 2.35, so we will see. Right, so my quest. This is the living room. It has been looking pretty chaotic, and this is an improvement. So this is all the bits, these are all the sets which I've got which are ready. I'll go through these in another video anyway. This was sort of like the dregs of stuff which I've pulled out. So I'm going to photograph these today. I'll probably actually, I do photos sometimes here against the edge of the sofa. So I'll probably do that because I've got stuff piled up there where I also do photos.
Still got a few of them to photograph and sort of sort out. These sort of like, I think I'm just going to put a job lot on of them. Those are more sets which are ready to photograph. Obviously that's ready to photograph, but it's just, it was easier to just leave it in the corner. And then I'm going to be, this is all brick stock here, and I'm going to be making some sets up which fit into these. This needs to be split into two because I had a few more of these than I realised. Oh, there's that bag that I was looking for. This bag that I was looking for, which has got loads of bits that I need for sets, which I've just been looking at. Oh, I didn't even realise I'd put them in there. Yeah, so these, I'm just going to make some 1960s, is it 1950s? No, it's 1950s, 1960s older Lego with these named beams. I'm just going to do some of them, and then that's what these are as well. These are just basic brick sets, and all of this are just nondescript bricks, so that I need to slim this down because there's too much of it. And then I've got more stuff to sort. I mean, it doesn't look so bad over there, but you know, it looks bad here because the rest of my Lego is all the way down the hall. And then in here, you know, this doesn't look so bad, but that's because I've got all the Lego sat out in the hallway. Let's see if that makes a difference. But I want to get everything into my boxes because obviously we had a roof leak. We've had a roof leak which is in the room adjacent to this. So it's looking like the management company are just into collecting money, not doing any actual service for the service charge. So yeah, if the rainwater leak, you know, makes its way into this ceiling, not having things in boxes is going to be a real tragedy for me. So I really do need to get on top of this. So I've got loads of stuff. I put all the jumpers and coats into one for the menswear, which is why I've got this empty thing. But I've got loads of shorts and chinos which I need to put into there, which I should have another box there. It feels like I don't have as much stock as I thought I did, because that would suggest that I've only got 1, 2, 3 boxes, and I'm sure I had more. It was all in an IKEA bag, and I can't imagine that an entire IKEA bag fitted into there. Those things need testing and putting on. That's Lego in the bottom. My sort of packaging's all sort of falling out, and then all of this, I need to try and work out what's going on with this. These are sort of like empty boxes on top, and then these are sort of like 2 boxes of chaotic things which I just either need to throw away or redonate. When I say it's not really a redonate, this is stuff which I've decluttered, but it didn't declutter, it just accumulated in another box. So I need to have a look and see what's going on there. Yeah, and there is minifigures here which I need to get listed. I was supposed to do this last year and I just never did, because I kept feeling like I was going to need minifigures from it, and I never sorted it. I think I need her actually for something that I've got, but I need to get these on auction. You see some of the daft things which I've got in here. I've got like knitting patterns which have now sat here through the entire winter and I didn't list them. This is like vinyl that my husband got, and just, it's like this is a rarity, but there's actually this is a 1950s version of Lego, but that's all it is. There's no Lego in it. So it just needs to go. And that which is broken, so it just needs to go. But yeah, it's just irritating, and I'm annoying myself. And you see all of these bits on here. I think this is all Mega Blocks. I don't even know. I think it's Mega Blocks. That might actually be Lego, which is annoying because I think I've gone and thrown Mega Blocks in there. Maybe that one's the Mega Blocks. I don't know. that's Playmobil. That's something that I would never recommend that anybody got. This is a zip drive which doesn't actually fucking work. So that was me. So my computer failed, and then I thought, well, it doesn't matter because I've got everything on there. And then I plugged that in, and this doesn't work either. So that's broken because you have to plug it in, and it doesn't work. It's blown or something. So I just need to throw that away. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the state of this room, even though I know it doesn't look that bad. Oh, there is. There's a fourth box of clothes here. It's just I thought it was soft toys because it's got these guys sat on it, but I think it's like repairs and things. Right, so that's my situation, and obviously the Lego situation here isn't good. So yeah, I'm getting annoyed with myself with this. But there's a sort of plan. But I just can't believe that I've tried to tackle this and not really haven't been able to achieve it in the space of a month, which is ridiculous. I feel that I should have been able to get this all done in April.
Hello, cooking with Shibby. So we're doing this. I'm gonna try and do this one at this time because the lady put them in the oven earlier today and they burned. So we're not having her doing it again. I'm gonna do this. So I need some human assistance.
Well, so that is me then. So I am cooking them.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so this is really easy. Easier than anything. I'm going to have to go and sit somewhere else because we've got a small kitchen. Oh.
Okay, so literally you have the chocolate things and then you've got this weird can and you open it here and it opens itself as you take the package off. And then you don't mess around with it. You just unroll it, so you don't need to get a rolling pin out. You just got to find the end. And then it's perforated, so you just undo it all. Which I didn't think it would be quite this easy. So I mean, Siobhan could have done it. But, you know, we don't want fur in it.
Hey!
And then you open these, and there should be just enough, and then you put them in, and then you roll it over, and then you bake it like that. And this time I will only put it in for 10 minutes and not wander off and do something else and then think, oh, that smells like it's burning, and then come and realise that they are completely burned. So I'm going to keep an eye on this time and make sure that I don't burn it. Because I think they probably taste nicer than the burnt ones that I had earlier. And I've got a husband waiting over there who wants his, and he doesn't want them burnt. So yeah, that easy. And then you just cook, and then it'll look like that, allegedly.
No, not today. Yay! chef? No, me.
Let's test it then. It's probably going to be boiling hot. Yeah, it's on fire. Just wait a little bit.
I can't wait too long. Ooh, gin. Jason, do you want one?
What, gin? Well,
No! A puffalo for pastry.
not yet. It's too hot.
Oh, it's nice. Chocolate, look.
Okay, I'm going to scan it now.
Oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Oops upside your head. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, it is Thursday. I feel terrible today. I woke up in the middle of the night with like a headache. I mean, how do you wake up in the middle of the night with a headache? I'd had a bad dream and then I just couldn't go back to sleep. It's just really weird, and I've got like such a bad head today. Dizziness, annoyance. I've done my post already and gone out hoping that would clear my head, and it's made me feel worse. Probably because I've been near a 5G tower, mast even. I don't know. I think it's voting day, isn't it? So if there is, nanites in the vaccine and they can make people tick the wrong box, today's the day when they're going to do that. But, you can't say that it's like screen time when you're fast asleep and you wake up and you feel horrendous. So anyway, it's so frustrating because I keep thinking I'll get myself a job, I'll get myself a real job. And then I have days like this and I just think, how could I possibly sit at a desk and do this and feel like shit? But anyway, I am in the middle of sorting Lego out. I was doing it much of yesterday and I've got various starter packs. I've realised that I've only got the wheels and car bases starter packs that are listed on my eBay. And I've completely sold out of the brick ones to the extent that it was probably last year when I last sold a brick one, because I don't seem to have any sell similar for that. So that's frustrating because I'll have to doctor the one that I've got. But yeah, it's the right mess, but the process of this mess means that I'll actually be able to find the bricks that I need when I want them. So that's what I'm doing. I'll show you what I'm done to the living room. The only stuff that sales are absolutely horrendous. The only things that I've posted are like a skirt, which was Wednesday, and then a Lego set, which was today. And then I've had auctions that have ended, but then the people don't pay, or they send you a message saying, please cancel this. I didn't know what was going on. That I don't understand. I really don't. When somebody gets something for an absolute steal and then they won't pay, that I don't understand. But anyway, this is where I am today. So this is what the living room looks like. So these are the packs which I'm doing. There are a few there which are in the green boxes. There's a few empty ones, but there's ones that are ready. And then I'm just grading all my bricks. I have done these sets as well, got them ready. And obviously I haven't even tackled that bag, which I really should have done. And then the brick stock is there and there. And then that's going in here. And then I should better get these done. I should have about 20 of these done. So I've been selling them for 10. I might put them up to $11.99 based on the fact that the postage has gone up and fees and stupid shit like that. So, I'll be selling them, $11.99, I think. So this is all my slopes. So my slopes were going crazy, and every time I needed to find a little like wedge piece, I could never find the right colour that I wanted. This is the major problem. So you'll be able to see that in there. I'm going to get rid of all of this because I concentrate on doing the vintage stuff. So I only want
vintage, old grey stuff. So you'll see in here, these are the modern ones. So this is, I can't think what they bloody call it. It's some stupid colour. But you'll see that it's like slightly shinier than the old grey. Is that old grey? I don't know. It doesn't look like an old piece. But you can see in that bit that is completely different to these bits will definitely be the vintage grey. So I'm going to pick through this while the light is good and get rid of all the modern stuff, so that I know that when I'm looking for stuff and it's, you know, a bit dingy, I know that I'm actually looking at the right stuff, and I can get rid of all of these stupid bits. I don't even think that that's Lego. No, that's Kobe. Oh, I hate it. Hate it, hate. And then you'll see this is sort of like you've got this grey, which isn't so bad, but then I've got these greys, which are in here. You can see them. So I am just going to separate them out. As much as I don't like to do listings with, you know, random colours, you know, just based on colour, I'm going to list these as colour. And I've got some parts there, and hopefully I can put these in large letter things and sell them that way. The tan, see, this is like Star Wars stuff, and so's that, and so's the other grey. And, you know, I know that Star Wars is lucrative, but I don't know enough about it. You know, and even the brown, you can see we've got this shade of brown, and then you've got that shade of brown, which I technically need to keep some of these, because there are castle sets which use this brown, so I'll probably be keeping the brown. But then I'm going to put all of the rest of it. This is all vintage, so I'll probably keep them. But all of this gaudy, crazy shit is going. I just need, you know, and including those, I need to get to a point where it's not a headache. I've got plates as well in these colours, which I'm going to be putting in. So I'm going to make stuff like that. I mean, look at that. You see that? When it's sort of flung in with the brown, it looks like brown, but it isn't brown. It's like a burgundy red, but it's not a burgundy red, because there's another version of red. And that's why I don't like modern, and I stick to vintage. You know, but I know that vintage discolours quite badly, but it's driving me up the bloody wall, frankly. Oh, that's another one that does my head in. When it's evening light, that looks black. But obviously, it's not black. It's blue, but then it's not blue. It's like a really dark blue. So I'm going to get rid of all the modern. And then I know that my stock is vintage stock. So that's the quest I'm on, and then it'll probably make me feel a whole lot better about my storage, because it won't be overflowing with wedges and crazy stuff that I'm having to search through to find what I'm looking for.
What happened was, she didn't pay the April and May payment. Actually, she told me that the bank had reported the car stolen. So somebody
has now made April and May's car payment that she's driving the car.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Who had the car in April?
I had the car in April.
Who had the car in May?
I did, ma'am. But I also...
Hello, Simon Frog here. So, look. Ah, the carpet is free. So, look, all this space back again. So, yes, there's some Lego at the end there. And if we pan over here, that set's still not been listed. Come on, ladies, an £80 set. So, Lego. But all of this, from the space set onwards, is all ready to be listed. And look at this. Whoa. Oh my goodness. It's taller than me. So all of these are starter sets, which are being photographed. Oh, I like this one. I might pinch that piece. Oh, it's an apple tree. I like that. Hope nobody catches me if I take it. Anyway, that's the vlog done. That's the vlog done. These are getting listed. There's a lot of work to be done, but you know, all the prep is ready. So photos and listing, and these are doing one by one so we don't get the SKU mixed up. Yo are an SKU. So, thank you for watching, and I will be back again soon. And if you watch to the end of the video, your password, your code word for the comments is SKYO. Okay, thanks for watching and stay frosty.